Oh, thank God you're here. It's just so good to see you. Let's talk downstairs. Cozy as this place is, there's someone I'd like you to meet. We really went overboard with this place. Feel free to look around. Oh, thank God you're here. It's just so good to see you. Let's talk downstairs. Cozy as this place is, there's someone I'd like you to meet. We really went overboard with this place. Feel free to look around. Oh, thank God you're here. It's just so good to see you. Let's talk downstairs. Cozy as this place is, there's someone I'd like you to meet. We really went overboard with this place. Feel free to look around. Let me introduce you to Davenport. He's been helping me with some reconnaissance. Keeping an eye on Appalachia.
Oh, so
I couldn't
good
have pulled
to
this
meet
place
you.
off without him.
The overseer has
Let's
been
talk.
so excited.
I know you have questions, and we'll get to them. I have an important mission. But you're just not ready. It's too dangerous. I can't in good conscience send you on it. Listen, I can tell you've learned the basics, but the Savage Divide and Ash Heap, they're murder. Search for opportunities to learn and gear up in the forest and in Toxic Valley. You know, explore. Is there anything else you want to talk about? Stay careful out there. Together we've made Appalachia safer. But she still has fangs.
Sir,
May be off security assistance. Red, please take appropriate precautions.
Comfort, entertainment, step right up, my friend. I've got a special opportunity for you approved by management themselves. How would you like to go on a little vacation? Then you'll be happy to hear that part of this vacation involves helping out the local residents. We are offering free travel to America's playground, Atlantic City, New Jersey, a haven of wonder, excitement, and opportunity. Fully governed and, I assure you, safe from the dangers of the outside world. In exchange for your all expenses. Sounds like a deal, right? And now that's what I'm talking about. I let Orlando know you've agreed to help out, and I'm sure they'll get word back to the city leaders. And hey, you come right back and talk to me if you have any questions, all right? I'm your one-stop guide to the city. Glad to help out. You let me know if you have any more questions.
Always make sure to boil your water before you drink it.
Dining. Another scotch.
Ma'am,
What about you, Liz? Have you made up your mind yet?
Oh, Bill's keen on Charleston. We were social with the governor. I'm sure he'd make arrangements for us.
Evans? That snake? He was always for sale. Not a terrible thing if you're the buyer.
Can you imagine? Parading into town like a troop of beggars. And Charleston, no less. It always was a slum. Now, with refugees swarming like flies? Ugh. No, the resorts are the better option. If the White Spring won't have us, we should try Pleasant Valley. Even Sunnytop. Sunnytop? Really? I'm not there for the skiing. Or the clientele. But I'd rather stay at a shoddy lodge than take my chances with whatever may be going on down in the valley.
Ma'am.
Just set it down, set it down. Now, let's finish this rubber. $1 a point.
I think it's all the stress. I'm not sure.
This wanton robot tried to give me a haircut before running off. It's a
cousin die, boss? He's not gonna
Alright, 10 seconds to take a breather. Nothing's ever simple.
The neon lights, forbidden delights, come have it all right here in Atlantic City.
Hey, you got a great voice, lady. Wish I could stay awake to hear it.
Excuse me? Just who do you think you're speaking to?
Oh, shut it, Connie. You're always starting crap.
I got the right to say what I mean. Your fancy jazz is putting me to sleep.
Really? Really? Now I don't know what indignities you in this country thrift store are forced to survive out here.
Hey, I scavenged these threads from Charleston landfill, fair and square.
You're living in a bubble, lady. The wasteland ain't no place for some schnazzy pre-war nightclub.
Get out of my club! Get out! Out!
Oh, jeez Louise. You don't have to tell me twice.
By the way, your singing sucks anyway.
Ah, the nerve!
Well, that was embarrassing. Welcome to the Rose Room. Anything to drink? Welcome to the Rose Room. I apologize on behalf of my mother. We'll have enough trouble getting people in here without her immediately scaring them away. To be honest, this is more turnout than I expected. Which is welcome, of course. I mean, I just hope the rest of them are friendly. Anything to drink? That would be a beer. Because stock was on me, just behind the other 100 things on my to-do list that nobody else is doing. Sorry, it's not your job to hear me complain. It's your job to relax, have a drink, and enjoy the music. So, what can I help you with? There's another question for my dear mother. We just moved here from the coast, Atlantic City, which, believe it or not, is doing pretty well compared to, you know, everywhere else. Over there, Mom was an entertainer. That's what she does, what she knows. I don't think she's woken up to the reality of what the rest of the world is like out here. See, that's, you know, why does anyone move, really? To see new sights, you know, make new friends, get a fresh start. Could I offer you another drink? Yeah, I really could. My mom thought we weren't going to have any trouble tonight, but the crowd I've seen so far, I have my doubts. Big ones. If you feel inclined, could you keep an eye out? Maybe, if it's necessary, handle a fight? But keep a low profile about it so Mom doesn't freak out. I'd really appreciate it. Really? You mean it? Go ahead and join the audience. If nothing happens, then, you can enjoy the show just like everyone else. I hope that's the case, but, you know, better safe than sorry. And thank you. I do really appreciate the help. You need something too?
Hello, folks. Rowdy looking bunch out there. Well, as I say, there's no better cure for a long day than some snazzy tunes. Sit back and enjoy.
I can't listen to this baloney no more. Let's light this place up.
God damn it!
Everyone,
Did you see me give the goddamn signal?
What the hell was that?
Limber up for this.
Pack more punch.
Gotta get it now. You'll pay for that. Oh, you got
Aruso won't go down without a fight.
I can't believe they got me fighting in the world. And they a weakling like you.
instructions. How hard is it to follow simple instructions?
Vincenzo, why is my audience dead?
Why don't you ask this guy before he croaks?
What was that?
I mean, really? What does on my signal mean to you? Does it mean whenever the hell you want?
Keep it together.
They're gonna come for me.
Didn't turn out well for them. What about me, huh? Condemned to death by the stupidity of others. It was simple. Wait for all the Russos to be in the room together. Shoot on my signal. Couldn't follow either one. Almost makes me happy to be put out of my freaking misery.
Vincenzo, what did you do?
What? Really? You of all people are gonna point your finger at me?
Guess every one of you nutsos has a reason to be afraid of payback from Atlantic City. Sleep tight, Russos. I may not be the last to come for you.
Just nonsense is all it is. We can't let them scare us.
We don't know who they are to begin with.
Don't act like you're above all this. For all we know, someone at City Hall has it out for you.
I can't even begin to tell you how little you know about me and City...
They're gonna come for me.
Are you okay?
It's so cold. Get away from me. They know. I thought I covered my tracks. They're gonna come back. They're gonna...
What are you talking about?
She's got the shakes. Could be she's danced with the devil. You're my own mom. Don't talk to me like...
Crap. I think you're right.
Those who fancy themselves part of the Atlantic City high life have access to a special intoxicant. They drink the devil's blood. I should have paid more attention. Must be the stress of the move got to her.
You say that now. All of this was your idea. We're so busy dealing with your problems, there's no room for anyone else.
Is that really how you feel, Vincenzo?
Yes, it is 100% absolutely how I feel.
After everything I've done for us, everything I've sacrificed. Unbelievable.
I think I went too far. Sorry about all this. I was right to expect trouble, just not this much of it. I really appreciate that. Just, please go talk to my mother for me. It was a bad time to set her off. Right now, we just need to figure out how to help Abby.
It's so cold.
Thank you. I know you'll have better luck than I would.
Must have left something. Where did I screw up? Opening night is a failure. I offer drinks. games, music, more excitement and luxury than this dreary mountain range has ever seen. And what do I get? An audience full of hitmen, a strung-out daughter, and an unappreciative son! Just ridiculous! Nothing makes sense anymore! Of course he does. And I'd like one thing in the last 20 years of my life to count as a success! Is that so much to ask for? Ah, fine. I'll come downstairs and help. The extra moment of peace isn't worth delaying the inevitable. But it's not like I'll be able to do anything anyway. Do me one favor first. Go upstairs and let my husband Antonio know what's happening. He may not understand, but he should at least be told.
It's so cold. I heard it's gonna snow later. Do you see the snow? It's a... Well, pleasure to meet you. Welcome to the Russo's Haven. How do you like the festivities? Blood of the devil? No, that doesn't sound like something anybody should be drinking. My daughter. Oh yeah. She's a great kid. Fast learner. Resilient. And stubborn. Does she need something? Hitman? What hitman? Have you been watching too much television?
Something. Did I screw up?
My daughter. Oh, you know, I still remember catching little Abby with a pack of candy pilfered from the convenience store. So clever. And so stubborn. I never thought that she would, were we talking about somebody? Going already? But you just said hello. Oh, hello. Fine day today, isn't it?
What was that? What was that?
You're back. Thanks for that. Look, I've done some thinking. Devil's blood is highly addictive, and withdrawal is dangerous. It could even be fatal. We're hundreds of miles away from anyone who knows what to do about this. Doctors here are only going to know about regular counts.
Come for me. A doctor's not good enough anyway. We need the blood.
Correct. And the only way to get to Atlantic City in a timely fashion is a vertibird.
Must have left something.
Say,
Did I screw up?
you don't happen to be on good terms with the refuge, do you? You really mean it? I need to ask you something crazy. Because you don't really know us, and really, from what you've seen so far, have no reason to trust us. But my sister is in trouble, so I'm going to ask. Could you fly to Atlantic City and bring back a dose of Devil's Blood?
You make the second part of that sound like a simple ask.
I did say it was crazy. But please, and I really mean it, it'd be a bad idea for any of us to go back there right now. if newcomers like us could even negotiate a flight in the first place. It's an exclusive camp, typically only accessible to high society and to the people that source it, the mob. You'll have to find one of them. See what you can negotiate. You're not joking, right? Oh, you can pull this off. Abby needs you to. Please, just let us know as soon as possible if anything goes wrong. I'll do whatever I can for her in the meantime.
Must have left something. Where did I screw up? It's so cold. What was that?
The White Spring is under our protection.
Please refrain from theft, looting, assault, murder, or trampling the flower.
Oui?
Sir?
Let me know if anything needs to be tidied up.
Maintain situational awareness. The grounds are not secure.
Orlando is very charming, but to be honest with you, I'm not really sure whether you're helping us. Check in with the medics if you're feeling under the weather.
Oh, well, hello, darling.
A pleasure to meet another guest of our fine establishment. I am Orlando, your host and management liaison. If you'll pardon me for just one moment. That will be all. Please give my regards to Ms. Rucker. If you are here for leisure, I regret to inform you that our regular resort activities are temporarily unavailable. However, if you are here for the refuge and the fine work of the lovely responders, I am delighted to welcome you on their behalf. Are you really, dear? How marvelous! In that case, I'm sure you can't wait to get involved here.
I got a veiled threat from Orlando the other day telling me they'd reprogram me if I'm not more positive.
Ah, perhaps you have not heard. The White Spring is now home to the refuge, a place of safety and care for all in need. The refuge is being run by the responders, individuals committed to the well-being of their fellows. They founded the refuge in response to new waves of refugees coming to Appalachia, people in great need of help. Food, medical care, clothing, a place to sleep. All of these are available for those who need them. Of course, dear. The owners of the White Spring itself. The resort, hotel, golf course, all of it. Very much still alive, I assure you, though regrettably unable to oversee affairs in current circumstances. As such, now that we have new guests, they have sent me in their stead to take care of things as needed. I couldn't be more pleased to do so. A delicious opportunity to be of help and meet fascinating people such as yourself.
They tell us what all of those construction workers are up to. Look at what a mess they're making.
What a wonderful thing for you to ask, darling. I knew there was something special about you from the moment I saw you. As it happens, the responders are looking for volunteers to assist them in a particular outreach effort. Those industrious wonders have repaired a vertibird to full working order and are using it to make contact with more distant settlements. They've made allies with people in Pittsburgh. The locals call it the Pit now, who seem to be in dire need of outside assistance. If you don't mind me saying so, you look like you can handle yourself. You might be just who they're looking for. Indeed, isn't that marvelous? They salvaged it and painstakingly repaired it. It's fully functional now. I was very pleased to be able to contribute to this effort in my own small way. If you wish to see it, it resides on the roof of the refuge between flights, along with its charming pilot, Miss Lennox. Well, they'll be better able to explain the details, but I believe they're looking for fighters, actually. Their contacts in the pit are in something of a desperate situation, it seems, against a dangerous enemy. I hate the thought of you putting yourself in such danger, but it does appear to be for a good cause. Oh, you're terribly brave, aren't you, dear? Imagine if we all had such courage. Now, darling, before anybody bundles you off, the first thing you should do is introduce yourself to some of the responders. I just so happen to know a few in need of more local assistance, and helping them will earn you the other thing you'll need. That other thing being, of course, their trust. The vertibird does belong to them, after all. Our lovely Ms. Rucker is the closest thing to a leader the refuge has, though I believe she's less than comfortable with the title. You can find her in their headquarters, beyond the dining area. The darling chef, Miss Rousseau, needs some assistance in the kitchen, I hear. And Miss Wagner, over in the common area, is looking for donations. I'm sure your generosity will be well rewarded. Wonderful, my dear. I'm certain you will be a tremendous help to them and the refuge. When you are finished with each of them, I recommend you speak with Mr. Skippy Rorich, the pit union representative. I imagine he'll want to discuss the situation in the pit with you before you embark. Do feel free to visit me at your leisure if you wish to chat. I have an office in the management wing. You can't miss it.
My name is Esme Rousseau, but most people around here know me as Chef Esme. We had some representatives from Foundation and Crater come here seeking assistance with the recent influx of refugees. I thought that we could help them out by providing some food for their people. I've started a pot of venison and potato stew, one of my newest creations. Would you be able to help me finish it? How wonderful! I can't wait to whip up something delicious for everyone! The stew requires potatoes, venison, salt, black pepper, and carrots. The ingredients can be found in our storage area. Your job is to grab the ingredients and put them in before the stew burns. C'est magnifique! Super! Let's have you start by stirring the stew, which will help keep it from burning. Remember to continuously stir during the cooking process. Fantastique! Let's get the first of the ingredients and prepare them. You're looking for carrots, potatoes, and the pièce de résistance, the venison.
I heard a bunch of nerds arguing about comic book heroes yesterday. Aren't there more important things to worry about?
Dash of this. A sprinkle of that.
I think I heard a protectron bark the other day. Am I going crazy?
I think I heard a protectron bark the other day. Am I going crazy?
I heard about what happened in Morgantown. I know it was way back. I'm glad they chose to keep us safe.
Please have a seat. Someone will be with you shortly.
This bloodleaf aioli really elevates the mirelurk meat. hope we get some deathclaw meat soon. Its tenderness is magnifique.
I wouldn't want to be a rocker. Never thought a single person could be spread so thin.
Potatoes here taste amazing. So fresh and only
Well, seems like timing is one of your strong suits. Look, I can stitch up a gash with the best of them. But Appalachia, well, she can do a lot worse than cut us open. Got a lot of folks here with sickness we don't understand, and injuries we don't know how to treat. What we need more than anything is know-how. So I propose we trade what I got that I don't need for what you need that you don't got. I've heard you're looking ahead into the pit, and the only safe way out of Appalachia is that metal bird Lennox has perched up on the roof. She don't fly without my approval, and right now, you ain't got it. So, that's the deal. You bring back medical information that'll help me figure out how to help these folks, and I'll okay your little expedition. AVR Medical Center down in Charleston should have what we're looking for. So, how about it? Nice. Well, let's get to it then. Anything you're able to find, go ahead and bring it back to our lead medic. I'll let her know to look for you. Good luck out there.
A safe haven filled with people trying to help others? Feels like I've died and gone to heaven. Oh, I can't wait until dinner.
Oh no, the stew has burned. Do not be discouraged though. Without failure, there is no improvement. Here is your stew. Something is better than nothing, yes? Hopefully, either the settler or raider representative will find some use for this. I last saw them in the bar area.
These robots sure make my job easier.
It's nice to see people around.
You have anything to do with this place? We got a bunch of people coming into Crater, trying to eat all our food. Food? You call this food? This shit is inedible.
I suppose a nice refuge like this is
It's been sunny all week.
Well, hello there, stranger. Pleased to meet you. I'm Sophie Wagner. Look around. The refuge. Quite a place, isn't it? I mean, sure, fancy pants golf club resort, that's nice, but I'm talking about the refuge. A haven for the lost, the dispossessed, the hungry, and unfortunate. A monument to our ability to have compassion for each other. Isn't it grand? Isn't it worth preserving, building, growing? Sort of. Well, I haven't seen you around before, so, glad to have you. But I wasn't trying to recruit you anyway. I'm actually more in the material support end of things. Scouting for volunteers isn't really my department. Now that's what I'm talking about. People supporting each other. You got the right spirit. Rucker's put me in charge of running a bit of a donation drive. Have you met Rucker? She's amazing, you should. Anyway, it might surprise you to know an operation like this is always churning through supplies. We work hard to keep things in stock, and that funny Orlando character does their best to help out as well, but, well, we still have shortfalls. So here I am, asking generous folks such as yourself to help us fill in those gaps and keep the refuge running. Let me check my notes. You would not believe how fast we've been going through our stash of steel scrap. It's been nuts. 50 units, if you have it, would go a long way. That's okay. Who just carries that around in their pockets or whatever, right? I'll be here all day, though. If you want to come back, bring it by later. If you can, of course. You know where to find me. It'd really make my day if you did.
That ain't gonna happen inside this refuge.
There's times I worry I'm not doing enough, that I'm not good enough. I just try to remember that I managed to get here in the first place. There I go, reassuring myself again.
There's no problem too big to solve.
Can't believe we got a vertibird. That's a step up in the world if I've ever seen one.
Nothing like the feeling of a good job done well.
If you're caught out and about with no place to go, the responders have an outpost in Flatwoods.
Could stand to have some cats.
Need anything?
The water here's a little bland. Not enough rags to get a flavor.
With all these supplies, we could really do some good trading with the White Spring. A vacation.
We aim to provide a safe, clean environment for all our guests.
No reservations required. Help yourself to any table.
I heard a bunch of nerds arguing over comic book heroes yesterday. Aren't there more important things to worry about?
I heard a bunch of nerds arguing over comic book heroes yesterday. Aren't there more important things to worry about? I think I heard a protection barking.
All right, settle down. I know the last few weeks have been a shock. We all hoped we could stay here forever. But when you stop and think about it, we've been blessed. So many people have had it so much worse. For the past year, the White Spring has been our home. A shelter from the storm just outside the gates. It's time for us to face that storm. But we're ready. Ready like none of us was on that day. We've had time to plan, to prepare, to stock up, to find friends to share the road ahead.
Repairs.
The White Spring bought us that time. Let's make the most of it. Ladies and gentlemen, one last toast. To the White Spring.
Enjoy your stay.
Please do not interfere with resort security patrols.
Good day, sir. Interested in a bit of sport? Armor and kit for your next expedition. All of our trophies were bagged by guests of the hotel. Local game has been rather more spirited since the war.
Please do not interfere with resort security patrols.
Historian, sir, we have sabers, swords, muskets, rifles.
Sir?
Violation of hotel policies may result in detention, removal, and/or...
It is a lot of work to
Do
maintain
try
the
not to track
property.
blood on the carpet.
Another. Please, wipe your feet on the mat before entering, please.
I heard there's a chess set around here if you ever want to play. Sorry, I'm not much for conversation. Allison talked my ear off.
Cleaning this place up actually gives me a
Build
sense
up the refuge and give comfort to your fellow person. You might not need it. Glad to see you've returned. Are you ready to donate? You do? Amazing. Thank you so much. This is going to be a big help. It just so happens I got a little something for you as a reward for your generosity. We might need a lot of things, but you know how it is. Poor in one way, rich in another. I put together some of what we can spare for you. And I've got a feeling you're gonna need them. See? Mutual aid. Everybody wins. Thanks so much for the help. Drop by again. If I know Rucker, I'll be looking for something new every day. Take care of yourself.
I could really use a drink, but Rucker wants us sober on the job.
I'd love to be a senior scribe someday. I can't think of a higher honor.
Friends said he wanted to join up with me. Said the responders sounded like too much work. I wonder what they're doing now.
Helping people is our chief mission. The cool uniforms are just a nice bonus.
The work I do is extremely rewarding, but
Sir, the formal gardens have always been a part of the whitesprings.
Please refrain from theft, looting, murder, or trampling the flowers.
Stressed? Yeah.
Always use an extra hand around here. Rucker said you were helping us out. Hope you got some good news about those patient records. These records are going to save so much.
Surprised we got a taker, actually. You are interested, right? The Union's back's against the wall. We're doing our best to hold off the fanatics. Keep them from taking everything. Occasionally, we win some small victories, but not a lot. Got a couple of situations back there right now where an extra hand might tip things in our favor, at least for now. I don't want to call it mercenary work, but I'm not gonna lie. You'll be going there to fight. Fantastic. Let me just get Rucker in here. It's her bird, after all. Thanks for coming by, Rucker. Looks like we got a volunteer to take a trip out to the pit.
We've met. Had a feeling you might be up for this when you came by earlier. Guess I was right.
Figured you should be involved if we're gonna borrow your plane.
Don't let Lennox hear you call it a plane. She takes it personally. Anyway, sure thing. You've done right by me. So you got the okay for me. Sophie and Esme tell me you helped them out too. So as far as the responders are concerned, you're good to go.
Great. This means a lot to the Union. I'll make sure you're well rewarded for it. I might have some other things I need help with here in Appalachia, too. I'll let you know. Good luck up there. We're counting on you.
I wouldn't want to be Rucker. I never thought a single person could spread so thin.
Whoa, hey, now you look interesting. What's up? I'm Lennox. Yeah? Right on. About time we made another trip out there. I mean, me and my girl here. You haven't been, I guess. Ruckus said somebody'd be coming by. Guess you're it. If you're all set, I'm ready when you are. She's all fueled up for the trip out and back. I'm a miracle worker in the sky, but even I can't make a fly on willpower alone. Now I get my...
The White Spring is under our protection.
Today's security status is red. Please. Guest security is our priority. Will be completed shortly. Thank you for your patience.
You ever get that feeling like you forgot something? Except, I'm not sure what it is I forgot.
Potatoes here taste amazing. So fresh and only a few reds.
Now, isn't this a nice vacation, Jerry?
I got a chuckle out of Rucker yesterday. Mission success.
Everything is too clean here. Gotta dirty it up a little.
Always a pleasure to see a guest.
Sometimes I just check out.
Where on earth did I put that sparking electrolyter?
The White Spring is fabulous this time of year.
I love Esme's cooking. Oh, it's been so long since I've had food with it.
So telling what he appears to be. Ruth, hey, stranger. Over here. Act casual. Like we don't know each other. Natural curiosity. Good. Listen, we got a problem here at the hotel. Big problem. Only everyone else is too naive or clueless to read the signs. We've been hoodwinked, infiltrated, got an imposter among us. It looks like us, it talks like us, but it ain't us. Sure, laugh it up, but you won't be.
It's been sunny all week. I love it here.
As I've said, Mrs. Russo, the facilities are available to responders and refugees.
I am responding to a need to save an addict from the terrifying consequences of indulgence. I suppose your charity doesn't extend to dirty junkies. Is that it?
As it stands, I have no way to verify your story. Had you a prior relationship with us, or the victim was present for our medical staff to...
Prior relationship? So this is a refuge ruled by nepotism, is it?
I deeply apologize for the commotion, darling. We do strive to make every visit to the White Spring a pleasant one.
Finally, you've arrived. I was resigned to having to convince this lunatic that my daughter is dying all by myself.
Do you know this woman? Ah, wonderful.
I believe an apology is in order.
Apologies are ordered to those who deserve them. Nonetheless, it behooves the refuge to help those in need. Perhaps you could provide more coherent details regarding this woman's conundrum. We've heard the name. The stories place it as something rather more dangerous than your average chem.
The High is legendary, reserved for the upper crust of idiots who live in America's playground and still manage to get bored.
It is your daughter we're talking about helping, right?
Oh, give Abigail a break. The move has been stressful for her.
In that case, you will be happy to hear that the leaders of Atlantic City are sponsoring travel for visitors. You might speak to Mr. Jeremiah Hopkins about it, if you haven't already. He has a booth out in the common area, beside the stage. So long as you're willing to provide assistance to the locals during your travels, you may fly to Atlantic City whenever you'd like.
Incredible. Was that so difficult?
You're graciously welcome for the flight, Mrs. Russo. Now I'm afraid I have other duties to attend to. Lennox shall be happy to board you once your preparations are complete. Excuse me.
It baffles me how you're able to deal with that person. I mean, where are they from? The 17th century? Oh, you were you? And what was I supposed to do? Just leave my daughter's fate in the hands of some stranger hundreds of miles away? For all I know, you might throw back the blood at your first opportunity. Then you'll find yourself splayed out naked on the boardwalk 2 days later, choking on your own vomit. I suppose the showman would dispose of you before letting you bare your cheeks on their turf. And then where would that leave me? And Abigail? Oh, please. I'm a performer. I learned from real life stage experience. From sitting at home reading Shakespeare over and over like that Orlando character must have. It's embarrassing to listen to. Of course I didn't have to. We're all free people, aren't we? I take it upon myself to answer a pain in the ass with a full-body Charlie horse. At a minimum. Honestly, do you not stick up for yourself? Wonderful. I'll be having a drink at the bar until our departure. I'll need it to get me through that dreadful flight.
Excuse me! Sorry to interrupt you. I just heard you were going to Atlantic City and it's not safe there. There's a monster. I saw it. People keep going missing. That's why I left.
You're not mouthing off about some Jersey devil, are you? What a load of hogwash. My parents told me that story when I was a child to scare me into submission. Well, it didn't work! And no Jersey devil has snatched me from my bed.
It's real, I swear! Siphoning its blood and turning it into a drug. That's why it's so angry now.
Marketing siphoning blood. No sensible business person would put in all that effort, even if the Jersey Devil was real.
At least I warned you. Better for my conscience. Keep your eyes on the skies.
Don't tell me I'm holding you up. There's windshield polishing and luggage.
I was out scavenging their food earlier. Only got attacked by scorched once. Friday through another day. 12 more hours to go.
Don't think about it. Just keep doing your job.
If you ever find yourself in a bind, you can always call on us.
It's nice to see people around in the responders uniform again. I suppose a nice refuge like this is worth more hungry mouths.
Rucker's going to
If you're caught out and about with no place to go, the responders have an outpost in Flatwoods.
I heard there's
I
a chest
spend
set around
all
here.
day
if you
outside
ever
trying
want
not to get shot at.
Potatoes here taste amazing. So fresh. Only a few rats.
There's no problem too big to solve.
Maybe I come off a little too strong. No, maybe not strong enough.
A safe haven? It feels like I died and gone to heaven. Or hell if you look out the window.
Serve and protect. Today's security status is red. Please take appropriate precautions.
Maintain situational awareness. The grounds are not secure.
Stranger, over here. Act casual, like we don't know each other. Perfect. You're a natural. Listen, we've been hoodwinked, infiltrated, got an imposter among us. I can see that. Look, I'll cut to the chase. Someone in this hotel ain't what they appear to be, and it's up to us to stop them. Okay, listen up. I've got my suspicions about who it is, but I can't go to the higher-ups without proof. That's why I need your help. You gotta sneak up on him and snap a photo. Found this old camera and a corpse outside. Probably a pre-war tourist. Take it. Had a folded up note tucked inside the case. You can have that too. It's broken, but you look resourceful. Fix up that camera at a workbench and you can use it to snap a photo of the suspect. Camera is yours to keep. The suspect, remember, don't try to talk to them. Too risky. Just snap the photo and report back to me. The cuckoo egg is cracked. That's the password. I'll need to confirm it's really you when you get back, so remember it. Get that photo. The fate of the White Spring Hotel, maybe even the entire human race, depends on it.